Ohioans, we've stumped the politicians on cannabis legislation so far. They said there's 12 to 16 issues that's separating the House and the Senate from agreeing on the bills that they've been trying to pass. Summer recess is upon us. They have about 10 days until recess. So we're thinking that they're done messing with cannabis legislation. So issue 2 is the lay of the land for now. Thinking until October when the politicians get back in session and going into 2026, we're thinking they're going to come out with some other bills that are going to try to, change the current issues that they have with the cannabis legislation that more than 2 million people in the state of Ohio voted for. So this is not a time to give up. Obviously, we're going to celebrate this win of a battle, but now is the time to organize, to strategize, to educate one another, to build community, along a lot of different lines, right? I mean, they're coming after women's rights, abortion, education, public education for youth in our communities. They're cutting a lot of different sustainability, environmental issues. We need to be aware of what's going on. And obviously, I'm a fan of cannabis, but not just in the sense of consuming it to get high. It's medicine for me and for tons of others, but I'm also in it because hemp is an industrial crop. So it's more than just cannabis. It's about environment. It's about creating a healthier economy, healthier practices. Cannabis helps to clean the soil. Cannabis can help clean the waters. Cannabis can be used or hemp can be used for hempcrete. There's over 50,000 different uses for hemp, for fuel, plastics, it's an industrial crop. So again, I love cannabis for all of its properties. I enjoy getting high because I love the effects that it gives me as a former Division I athlete, somebody who's dealt with depression, anxiety, stress, high pressure situations, somebody that's healthy and an athlete. I have a degree, a healthcare administration degree with a business minor from Ohio University. For somebody like myself, I've been an All-American football player, NFL prospect, NFL free agent. I'm a husband, a father, a nonprofit leader. I understand that my voice matters. I also understand that there's tons of other voices out there that need to be heard and matter as well. So that's why I've been on this journey. I've been sharing my story publicly for the last 6 years once Ohio legalized medical marijuana in the state. And so, again, there's a lot of education that has to be done because for the last 60 years, cannabis has been illegal. And so it is just now, across the United States becoming legal. But unfortunately, a lot of the people that run our country are older people who may have consumed cannabis back in the day. And now they say, well, the stuff that they're smoking is way stronger than what we were smoking. How would you know if you don't smoke anymore? I don't know. But we know that cannabis isn't killing anybody. We know that the prison industrial complex is killing more people than cannabis is killing. We know our American westernized healthcare system and pharmaceutical system is creating more dependent addicts. The opioid crisis and things of that nature. So a lot of people are just looking for pain relief. A lot of people are just looking for the ability to eat, the ability to sleep. I'm somebody that deals with chronic pain after, 15 plus years of tackle football. So I understand what it's like, especially being a man, being a young man, and people look at you, oh, what do you got? You're young. You shouldn't be in pain. Okay, well, if you look at what I've been through, a lot of people have been through experiences that, you may not see, right? You can't judge a book by its cover all the time. So until you start to open the book and turn the pages. And so that's why cannabis is a beautiful plant because it brings all people together. We've been working with people all across the state. And there's people that voted for Trump that are working with us. Obviously, to each is his own. But at the end of the day, I believe cannabis touches all parts of our world. And at the end of the day, we can't allow these divisions to keep us apart. So I understand there's a lot of different challenges going on in the midst, but politics, policy, justice, environmental it impacts all of us at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, we're all on this floating rock. Whether you want to choose to ignore it and be willfully ignorant, that's your choice. But we'll continue to bring you as much information as possible. Shout out to Marijuana Moment for giving Ohio some love. Shout out to all of the politicians that have been listening to concerned citizens. Shout out to all of the small businesses, the home growers, the legacy growers, the advocates, the nonprofits, the entrepreneurs, the lawyers, the lobbyists that have really been stepping up. So I'm just happy to be a part of the team. So continue to follow me. I'll continue to share as much Ohio cannabis content as I can. Also follow my other channel, the Ohio Cannabis Report, on TikTok as well. We're also on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's me. I'm a one-man army right now too. So if anybody's in the media, journalism, especially a younger age person, producer, I'm looking to do some more content. But again, I'm more of a strategist. I don't really like doing all of this stuff, but, got to do it. But appreciate y'all for showing love. Stay tuned. Peace.